A number of people know me as Speaker Junior.
Okay. Do you mind kutuambia chenye
been one of the serious enemies to Ruto? He stood with Ruto to the man. So I think that's what defines Ngeno. I'll be there for you when you need me.
Do you believe UDA is popular? It's still popular as we see.
Welcome back to our Criminology Lens Podcast. This is Fidel and I'm with my co-host Brian. Na leo tuko na guest. Mambo guest?
Niko poa sana labda nini?
Niko sawa. Bro, uko salama?
Salama sana. Salama sana bro.
Okay. Tukianza na guest.
Yes.
Hebu introduce. Introduce.
Hi guys, my name is Vincent Mbuye. A number of people know me as Speaker Junior.
Okay. Do you mind kutuambia chenye unadu?
Currently, I'm a business administrator by profession. Currently working as a client rotation specialist. But I have passion in leadership and governance, and I also have an interest in politics. And so, yes, sometimes we dig deep into trying to understand the political landscape in the country. Yeah.
So thank you. It's a pleasure to have you here on our Political Lens episode.
Yeah.
Najua tunaenda to learn so much, to interact, and to make people understand that politics is indeed one of the things that should be understood because it is the center of social transformation.
Yes.
Yeah, true. So, Vinny.
Yes.
Kabla tuingie kwa main topic.
Yeah.
For the last I think last week kumekuwa na Iran war.
Yes.
Sijui kwa umesikia?
Yes, I know.
Umesikia?
Yeah.
So me of course mi swali yangu ni, was it necessary for the state or comment juu ya Iran war?
Okay, you know, US is trying to stamp its authority so that the other nations feel that US is a superpower. But again,
yeah,
this is a war between Iran and Israel. But when you monitor the wars that Israel has been involved in, you realize that Israel is being framed as the person trying to push for a certain agitation, but then they have a big brother behind them, and the big brother is US.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. But sasa, and Kenya, when does Kenya lie in this war? Our president kuna kitu alisema.
Comment. But that statement, to me, it was neither here nor there. Like, he wasn't condemning, like, alikuwa anacheza safe. Hot and cold.
But again,
like, he was not in direct condemnation of the people attacking, neither was he defending the people being attacked. Mimi ndo nisikuelewa hiyo statement vizuri.
I think the issue with Kenya and our president is that we are so quick to take sides or to dig into some matter that don't involve us. Because now you realize, I think in Africa we are the only country that has issued a statement.
True. So you see, that's my concern.
And Kenya is trying to play the good spectator into all this, because Kenya has a treaty with Iran.
It has a treaty with Iran.
It has a treaty with Iran. And you realize one of the oil suppliers is Iran. To our country is Iran. And then on the flip side, Kenya has a very good relationship with US. And also it has established relationship with Israel. So now, actually, I joked with somebody. There's a friend of mine I was joking with, and I told him, we just wait and see what Kenya is going to say about this.
And they did.
Because I knew Kenya is going to issue a statement, and actually barely a few hours after we had that conversation, the president issued a statement, because now he's found in between. Either does he side with Iran or side with US, of which now at that particular moment there's no way he can side, because if you side with US,
then your relationship
the
with
Islamic states are going to revolt against you. And what I believe one of the issues that affected the last candidates in UAE,
it was also the same.
It was the statement that the president issued during the Palestine and Israel war, because now the Islamic states revolted against him. So I think the president need to. I think there's a way in which he's lagging behind when it comes to diplomacy. Yes.
He is failing in diplomacy. The president. So the best could have been the main side, because I don't see if he has failed in diplomacy in his statement. He has not condemned Israel, neither has he supported USA, nor said anything against Iran. He has just condemned the war, like.
But now, now you see, he has condemned the war. But now you're trying to play. See, you're trying to sit on the fence.
Okay, yeah. So you should make a decision.
You should make a decision. If indeed you want to take a position, then you should make a position. You should make a decision based on whatever is happening.
Yeah, but the way you have explained, I think it is a difficult decision for him.
Yes.
The best thing he can do is sit on the fence.
Actually, I think it was too early to issue a statement.
Exactly.
Oh, that's the point.
It was too early to issue a statement. Yes. He could have waited it to slide and then perhaps wait other well-established nations to take a position. But in one way, I also understand why he might have taken the position, because Kenya has a position in the Security Council in the UN. So perhaps that was prompted him to take a position. Yeah,
but I think he's a good student. He's a good student of the 48 laws of power. They say you don't pick sides. Apparently, I said in a fight you don't pick side. You take advantage of the winning team when it wins, but when the war is still intense, you don't take sides.
So the best option angejamaza tu.
Number one, silent was the best. Number two, you can say something, but you don't say something inoffensive or defensive. You just say something the way it was said.
Another case I also believe, because you remember one of the directives was issued by Iran government was that they are going to bomb all the US airbase.
All the US.
And remember, Kenya is one of the US airbase. Actually, it raised concerns. And I remember, I think I saw some Kenyans trying to share the status coordinates to Iran.
What? Was it real? Okay. And I said the president responded, akasema Gen Z, please. Don't you?
I think, I think Kenyans we're going overboard. Because I think if we share the coordinates of the State House, don't think that if you're sharing the coordinates of the State House, that means that maybe you, wherever you are, yourself.
That's true.
Because whatever is happening, they're not just targeting the airbase. Because right now,
they're taking the
missiles that's being sent anyhow.
Yeah, and they can even they are a threat to the nation as a whole.
Yes.
In case they bomb State House, then what tutakuwa in trouble, all of us kama wa Kenya. So it's not about the president.
But do we stand a chance to face them against the war?
Are you kidding us?
What I know,
do you stand a chance?
The big brother will come in.
Who is the big brother?
The big brother is US.
Uncle Sam will come in.
Now that we are under UN, but for Kenya we are tuko na cushion kidogo. We are at a safe place internationally. Even to the Western countries, tuko na good relationships pia, sindio?
Yes, we have a good relation. But I think that relation is being ruined.
That's true. So
based on some of the positions that the president is taking, that relation is being ruined.
Okay, tukibanza hiyo story, the oppositions like Caleb Amisi,
yes,
they say that the officials are condemning the Iran war action because they are lamenting on their own wealth in UAE.
Wealth yao UAE?
Yeah. So it is allegedly that they have some wealth that they have kept in UAE. So ndio wenye wanaangalilia alafu wana condemn.
But the truth of the matter is, so many politicians, I dare say about 85% of politicians in Kenya, they have invested heavily in UAE.
Yeah, Dubai.
Whether in government or in opposition, majority of them have invested in Dubai.
Yeah, and even I heard, was it Robert Alaya alisema at least MCS wametulia. They have been taking trips to.
It's alleged Sakaja was to fly the Nairobi MCs to
Yeah,
to
to
Dubai.
one of those countries.
to cool them because there's an impeachment motion that's there.
There's a looming impeachment motion.
Yeah.
Okay. Next topic. Johanna Ngeno. May his soul rest in peace.
Yes.
So my question is, people came out and said, you know what, he has been assassinated, he was opposing the government, blah blah blah. But to my, I've seen the footage of the helicopter. To my own assessment is that it was just an accident.
I hold the view that it was just a natural accident.
Mm-hmm.
But now you see the biggest mystery in Kenya, when a politician dies. Actually, in Kenya, a politician never dies. It's a natural death. They are killed.
Not even because of old age?
I mean, that's what happens in Kenya. That's the narrative in Kenya.
Oh, that's the narrative.
Politician never die a natural death.
So you also believe that?
I don't believe that.
You don't?
That's their narrative.
Yeah, I don't believe it. Because now, this politician want to take this funeral and run away with it.
Okay.
But
they want to use it for political mileage.
For political mileage.
Mm-hmm.
But I think in this particular scenario, I fault one to Gashagwa. I fault him because you know sometimes like the death of a family member is very sacred to the family.
Yeah, true.
Where that person comes from, and so I don't find it in a good way for you to stand on the podium and announce the death of someone even before the family announces the death. I think the first people to announce the death of the person should be the family. But what happened?
Gachagua.
At a time when the country was still speculating whether Ngeno had succumbed or not.
Yeah, and I think even the media were very sensitive because at the end of the day, people knew that who was in that plane.
Yes.
But the media was one MP and 5 others.
Yes.
One politician and 2 others.
Wow.
So I think it is true that everybody could have exercised their restraint in that.
Yes. Sometimes, some things calls for wisdom. Wisdom is very key in some matters.
Yeah, but do you think wisdom still applies in politics, bro? Do you believe politicians have or you want to give them so much a burden of wisdom to bear?
I think wisdom still treads in politics. And why I believe wisdom still treads in politics, there are some of the statements that we've seen being made, but now the person is not responding to it. Because now when you start engaging to a verbal engagement with this particular person, then you lose your stature as a leader.
You reduce yourself to their level.
Yes.
And do you believe history repeats itself? Now that you don't believe politicians are assassinated, do you believe that history repeats itself?
Of course, we are all made from history, and some we make some decisions based on the history that happened before. And so yes, of course, we might personally I might be right or I might be wrong. Maybe he was assassinated. We don't know. Maybe he was not. But it is wrong for us to make an informed decision, conclusion that this person was assassinated.
Yeah.
Why was he assassinated? Because as far as I'm concerned, because now we're blaming the government.
Yeah. Why should the government?
Why should the government?
The motive.
Yes.
What motive does the government have?
Yes. And remember, this person has been in good books with the current president.
Yeah.
Not of late.
He has been.
Of late has been good books.
Before, actually, prior to 2020.
There was a time it was accused that there are people who are coming to take the land in some, I think in his area, and he was opposing it, and it was allegedly said that the land belonged to, if it's not a CS, then the president. Not sure though.
First of all, I'm one person who I've always liked the politics of Ngeno, because first of all, I'm inspired with his confidence and the way he agitated for the issues of concerning his people. Yeah, it's one of the few people that have always stood for the people. Yeah, they take the bullet for their people. Yeah, and yes, there was an issue of the land, and he has been very vocal about it. it's being said there's a big man in Kericho was celebrating for the land.
Yeah.
And even if you watch the Rikwa Mass, the current governor of Kericho spoke something about the land, and he said that his wars with the MCS started when he took a position on the matters of the land, and when he sided with the Ngeno. That's when he was the first casualty of that land issue. That when he was impeached. So the issue of the land is still under contention.
Yeah, and I also, when we talk about the issue of North Rift and South Rift, I believe these Kipsigis are in South Rift.
Yeah.
There's always been a contention about the regime being unable to control the entire narrative across the Rift Valley, especially North Rift and South Rift. North Rift is intact. South Rift had issues, and especially when we had the music festival, that is, Ngeno was at the forefront of this music festival. Yeah. I heard they couldn't agree with some of the figures that support the president because he wanted to own that festival as a South Rift issue, and it brought issues. And on the same, kuna hii issue ya these people want to lead that particular community in the South Rift, who have, for lack of a better word, died mysteriously, especially in aeroplane crashes.
Actually, and I think Ngeno should be the third Kipsigis person to die in the
yeah, because we had Kipkalia Cons,
yes,
who died in 2008, together with Lona Laboso.
Yes,
she was an MP for Sotik.
Yeah.
Kipkalia Jones was the MP for Bomet, and these were key figures in the South Rift politics, and they could easily bring the votes of South Rift in one basket. So people were behind them. But I'm not saying that the death of Ngeno was orchestrated by the government, but I'm just saying there's a pattern in which the key figures in the Kipsigis region are actually, after they have gained a name for themselves and they can actually call people to one meeting and give them direction, things just happen. And you say, no politician in Kenya dies a natural death.
The issue is, you see, Kipsigs, just like Luyas, there's I believe, because there's always a rift between. Explains why Luyas are not united. When you go, the Bukusus feel we are the original Luyas. The Maragoli feels that we are the original Luyas. That's what we'll always find an issue uniting. So Kipsigis, I'll say they've been sidelined when in the larger Kalenjin tribe.
They've been sidelined.
Yes. And so they're trying to find their footage. And some of the people, because Ngeno was trying to position himself as the kingpin of the larger Kalenjin, not just Kipsigis, because he was trying to bring all the people. And you realize some of the people are feeling the death of Ngeno, not just Kipsigis. When you go to Eldon, people are feeling it. When you go to Bomet, people are feeling it. When you go to Kericho, people are feeling it. So it's not just about Kipsigis alone. People feeling. And I think people, they owned Ngeno based on how he was standing for them. Because Ngeno was not just speaking for the Kipsigis alone. For the entire region. You go to Nandi, he'll address the issues of Nandi. And he'll face them head on.
Yeah, he was just so authentic in his politics.
And Ngeno, I think what I came to realize, one thing I came to realize with Ngeno, you'll disagree with him politically, but he will be there for you when you need him. And you remember, they always had issues before they had issues with Sudi. But he has always been there for Sudi. Remember when there's a time Sudi was being faced, in the previous regime, Sudi was facing a trough with the then government. But he was always available. And remember, when the then president took a position to sideline the current president, despite Ngeno then having been one of the serious enemies to Ruto, he stood with Ruto to the man. So I think that's what defines Ngeno. I'll be there for you when you need me.
Yeah.
Regardless of my...
He's a man of his stance.
Yes.
Yeah, and for me, he was a threat to anybody because he was difficult to control. Remember, he was a third term MP with three different political parties.
Yes.
But he was just with people. Whether he goes independent, so if he said this way, you go this way. If you don't agree with him, then he will just have the people. And that was one of the biggest strengths of Ngeno as a politician. And may his soul rest in peace.
And again, remember, in 2013, Ngeno went against Ruto.
2013?
Yes. Actually, he's one of the people in Rift Valley that defied Ruto and got elected.
Really?
Yes.
On which party?
He came. He had, I think it was an independent party.
Okay.
But he defied Ruto.
Ruto came with which party? Ilikuwa?
Ruto. URP. Then they united to form
Jubilee.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But he defied Ruto.
And again in 2017 he was on which party? On another party. He was not on the side of
now in 2017.
Because he has only been elected on UDA ticket once.
Yeah, and in 2017, I think there are also some issues with him because now actually he was against Ruto.
2017.
Because there's a record saying, don't think that just because you're the deputy president, you stand a chance of being the president. People have been there because he mentioned people like Mudia would have been there, but today they're just in the periphery. He mentioned people like Kijana Malwa. He mentioned people like Musalia Mudavadi. So he had issues with Ruto before.
So okay.
But I think there's one thing that other regions need to learn from the Kalenjin. When it matters, they shall call their chicken back home.
The kitchen will come home to roost.
Yes.
Okay. So as we dive in our main topic,
Yes.
maybe I've noticed that I've gone through your socials.
Yes.
And
Facebook and everywhere. And I've noticed you're one big UDA fan, manze. Fan number moja. So I would like to ask you,
Yes.
what attracted you to support the UDA?
First of all, I even supported Jubilee.
Back then, 2017.
Yes.
So you have been for this duo since day one.
Yes. And actually,
You can take a bullet.
I've been a great fan of Ruto since 2013. And actually, that's the person who made me to support Jubilee. It's Ruto. Because I've seen the journey that Ruto has walked. And I think he's a down-to-earth person.
So just to cut you short,
Yes.
Are you sympathizing with Ruto or you just like his philosophy?
I just like his I'm not sympathizing, I just like his philosophy. I think sympathy, it comes to a time when sympathy applies. And sympathy doesn't last.
And what is this philosophy that you like about the current president?
What I like about the current president is that this is one guy who believes whatever he believes in, he'll pursue it to the core and ensure that he accomplishes it.
A go-getter.
Yes. No matter how long it might
When he
take.
sets a goal, he goes for it.
Yes.
So,
And unlike other politicians, he's a good planner. Yes. Before he sets on something, he has thought about it. He knows what it takes to get it. He assembles his arsenals to ensure that this is what I need to ensure that I get this one, and I'm going for it.
yeah. And in politics, there's the side of politics and the side of administration. In terms of now how you're going to deliver your political promises.
Yes.
These things should be married together.
Yes.
Do you think there's a disconnect between Ruto as a politician and Ruto as an administrator?
As a leader.
There's one thing I normally tell people. You know, politics is like seducing a girl. And at the courting stage, you'll use everything possible. You'll try to fabricate your language to ensure that I'm going to win this girl. But then, there's now the reality point of it.
As soon as you're not.
There's a reality
now you have to usher her to the reality.
That okay, hapo Dubai kidogo.
Yes.
Labda Diani.
Ati unasema nyama kila siku.
No. This is what you have. And because this is what is there, we shall eat this one. Ile pesa nyama ikipatikana utakula nyama.
And do you think that is the main problem we have in politics in Africa?
But now we are also, we as the citizens, we are the one to blame. Because if I come with my manifestos, I'm honest to myself and I'm honest to my people, this is what I'm going to offer you. Do you think I'm going to be elected? I have to lie.
You might.
So is it a problem we have with African voters?
Yes.
Kenyan voters?
Not just Kenyan, but African. Because a few years, Nani tried to vie as a member of Kamkonji constituency. Pierre Lumumba. Yes, he vied. But
Nelson Harvey vied for where? Westlands.
He vied or he's going to vie? I think he's going to vie.
Nelson vied.
He vied.
In 2022 he vied.
And again he's going to vie.
Yes. Another person that tried again, one of the people that I follow up keenly is Barack Mnuka trying to vie in Kwisero constituency. But you see now these people, he tried. But now these are the people who to them integrity is very core.
We have Maraga now.
Okay.
We'll come there.
When PLO vied, PLO was told, for us, because now PLO is selling, he was trying to sell whatever is going to do for the people. But the people from Kamkonji told him, we don't want your manifesto. We want your money. So now, you see now, and if somebody is gambling, is giving a bribe for 200 to vote for him. Then after he's elected, this person spent 5 million or 10 million or 20 million in his campaign. Why do you think? Do you think I'm just going to spend 20 million in my campaign and be satisfied with my 740,000 salary?
So do you think Nairobi could be a better place if they had elected Miguna? Now that you're talking about integrity.
The general himself.
The self-proclaimed 5-star general.
I feel Miguna could not have managed to handle the city.
Why?
Because the cartels.
So,
Because
but everybody encounters that problem of cartels.
yes, everybody encounters.
And wait,
but now,
Ruto promised us. Mr. President himself promised us that we'll deal with cartels.
now let me tell you something. A few months ago, I was watching a podcast, and the guest was the president of US, former president of US, Barack Obama. And there's something that Barack Obama said. That's when I came to realize the cartels and the system is not just in Kenya. Barack said, "You guys think being the president of US is easy, and being the president you control everything." I also thought so until I got there. Their decision are being told, Mr. President, you have to follow this. And you have no option. If you fail to follow it,
Impeachment.
everything is in chaos.
not even impeachment. He was told, if failure to follow this, what follows, don't blame us.
Blame yourself.
Blame yourself.
That's a warning.
Actually, Barack says there are some rooms in the White House that even himself has never entered. They're in the White House. So that it actually tells you, I don't own all the decisions that are being made. There are some decisions I'm meant to follow.
And by the way, I heard that you might think that power is being supplied by KPLC until you mess with the goons. With the cartels. Until you mess with the cartels is when you realize that it's not KPLC. We are people who can switch water. Maji inapotea Nairobi mzima.
Yes.
Na sababu tu governor ama or any leadership imekataa kusikiza kitu fulani.
So, unajua kisashuchi hivyo the people.
The Nairobi politics. I think the only person who tried to manage Nairobi efficiently was Kidero. Yeah.
Kidero.
Give it to
I
him.
differ.
That's the only person who tried to manage Nairobi.
I differ.
Because,
I think
okay,
what
because,
are your
because-
numbers?
because let me tell you, look at during the reign of Kidero, we never had some maybe serious scandals. We never had some serious issues.
that Kidero, embezzled 7 billion.
Yes, we know it is true he embezzled, but which is
Allegedly, I don't
yes.
want to be start pushing.
But now-
allegedly.
But try to understand the politics that surrounds Nairobi, the governors.
You know why he survived?
Yes.
The evolution was just starting.
People didn't understand.
People didn't
Just like the
understand
way
that much.
Waichitu survived,
I-
the way Kiboka Bogo survived.
I think I believe, on the contrary, I believe, Kidero is a manager.
Just told us integrity cannot work. Okay, but okay, continue.
Kidero is a manager.
Yeah.
And so he tried to employ his managerial skills in Nairobi. And for me, I still believe that Nairobi needs a manager. But this manager, you should employ some politics into it. Remember, he had tried to manage being the controversial, in the murky business, the managerial position, because we know whatever happened in Yasuka. It was very political being there. And so I think he brought that.
So what is this?
It hardened him. Being in Yasuka, it hardened him to succeed in Nairobi.
What is this key achievement that is outstanding for Kidero?
Kidero that you think. Is the
How did he
person-
manage better the Nairobi politics? Because okay, I will say that maybe that time I was not in Nairobi.
Okay, when I say Kidero tried to manage, because now we all look at some of the revenue collection, but you see the issue that the other current governors are facing. Kidero never faced them because Kidero knew how to manage politics and management, and he knew how to
So you
navigate around with these cartels.
So he's the only one who did not trigger the national government to bring NMS or.
Actually, he's the only one.
Yeah.
But now you see now.
So do you think this NMS and this other that the president has done is a strategic move in goodwill to save the city, or is it just politics and swindling?
I think on the flip side, I liked the governor of Sonko. The only issue that Sonko had, Sonko took a risk of taking cartels head on.
He tried,
Yes.
but he was told
In Nairobi kuna wenyewe.
in Nairobi say mamako but
Yes.
Yeah.
Because actually, really, that's
you can't take cartels head on and survive.
That's the only issue Sonko
Sonko
faced.
faced.
Because really, the biggest part was when he refused to sign to release the money for the NLS. That's when the things turned south for him.
And in Nairobi, it looks like you can't survive 2 terms. You can't go for the second term. You'll be lucky if you finish your first.
It's very hard. But for me, my belief, you see, Nairobi is the capital city. Nairobi houses State House. Nairobi houses Parliament. Nairobi is the host of the many international organization headquarters. Given a chance, I'll revert Nairobi back into the national government.
True.
Nairobi
Because at the end of the day, it has been proven time and again that it cannot function without the hand of the national government.
Yes.
Yeah, and it will. I usually support. I also support that.
The other day, they sent some contracts. So Nairobi should just go back to the national
Nairobi
government.
should just go back to the national government. Because, and again, the problems of Nairobi, we shall keep on crying. Like today we are crying about Sakaya this.
So if Babu comes in,
You still cry.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
we will cry.
I never buy the politics of Babu.
Really?
I never buy the politics of Babu. I think the only good thing is Babu.
Babu kwa sababu na adabu. Hizo
Baada ya baba ni babu.
Babu trying to transfer the campus politics
into the national politics. So you're not buying all that.
What do you mean
that
campus
crap.
politics?
But the things that Babu used to do in campus are the same things he's doing. I think the only thing that Babu excels in is trying to coil political narratives,
T-beams
and slogans.
What mama hai.
Warembo.
But what else? I see people trying to say, oh, Babu has done this in Embakasi's house, east, or roads. People forget. Roads does not fall under CDF.
Yeah, that's kazi ya kura.
We have Kura, we have Kenya urban roads, Kenya rural roads.
But now the problem is these MPs, when Kura does tarmac a road in your constituency,
They come
you
and
take
their
pride.
post.
Yeah, you take pride that this is what I've done.
But why doesn't other MPs do the same? Because again it comes to political goodwill. You have to go to Kura, you have to write to Kura, and you have to voice for your people. Because if it's Kura is doing this thing on itself, then we'll be having tarmac roads everywhere.
But again, this is a city. And so, Kura's got no reason not to do it. It is a city. And the city, this is like the entrance of the outlook of the entire country.
True.
Will you accept Nairobi city to be shaggy?
No.
Ati mabarabara hazipitiki.
Yes.
It is a failure.
Talking about the city and the governor.
Yes.
So we are currently having rains.
Yes.
But watu wanasema tununue boat because of floods.
Nani anasema?
See, the citizen, because of floods, there's no drainage.
Oh yeah.
Drainage is a mess. Does Sakaja deserve to finish his first term?
It's good that even you see yesterday, I bought a certain motorbike, and it's good that actually it is the rider who started the conversation. The issue of Nairobi to do with the floods it has got nothing to do with the governor. Yes.
It has nothing to do with the
It has
government.
got nothing to do with the governor. I think the Kenyans should just accept this. The issues in Nairobi
Talk to Kenyans.
It has got to do with the poor urban planning.
So it has not started in 2022.
It has not started in 2022.
So and
it was there in the previous government.
But does that
there.
mean that there's so hakuna kitu inafaa ifanyike because it's not him?
Now this is the issue. And actually I was talking to that guy. We pretend we want solution, but we don't want the solution. Because let me tell you, if we have, I believe, I don't have a background urban planning, but if you have to solve that issue, then you have to bring out all the structures, come up with a proper urban planning. But your favorite politicians, when you try to solve this issue, he'll go out, try to harmonize some people to fight this initiative.
so we have to bring down all the buildings to resolve the issue of
The issues of Nairobi, how are we going to solve the issue of the poor urban planning?
Is it poor urban plan the entire? So you mean people are built in the lines of drainage? or what?
Yes.
Some people.
And actually, it's almost everywhere. Because not just in the Islam side.
Because I heard when you see somewhere flooding, then it means that there's something wrong with how that area was.
Yes.
Because the floods are not supposed to be where people are living.
Yes.
So when you see unakaa mahali kuna maji mingi ama ina flood, then it's either you are living on riparian land or naturally that was a water passing. Yani maji ilifaa kupita hapo.
Now this is a barren land, you don't want to be evicted. If you try to evict you, some politicians want to commercialize on that.
So unamaanisha hiki kitu ya floods for so long tumekuwa tukidanganya na wanasiasa ati wanakuja kusolve hiyo ndo waingie.
Tunadanganyana tu.
So hakuna mwanasiasa anaweza
Because now let me ask you a question. Today you say I was just trying to ask somebody who is pro-Babu. It's only that I don't buy the ideas of Babu.
Yeah.
Whoever believes in him will vote for him. Babu has become the governor. What is he going to do
For Nairobi
to resolve that issue of flooding?
I don't know, maybe he has his own planning. You cannot reveal your cards to your opponents.
I think Babu is he's an intelligent politician with good PR. That's all he has. He has good PR.
He has good PR.
Yes.
But he has nothing on ground. Hakuna kitu anaweza fanya kwa ground.
I don't think.
And
if you see the future, Odi akimaliza pia time yake ya kwanza.
In case I hear.
In fact, if Babu happens to be elected the governor, I think he'll have the toughest time as a governor.
Okay, and what is the difference between Babu and William Ruto?
Let me tell you. By every president want to control the city.
That's very true because of money.
Yeah, true.
And so, Babu will have a very difficult time and what he should pray, should he be elected the governor of Nairobi, should have the majority.
In terms of in county assembly.
County assembly.
Majority should be where? In his party.
In his party.
Which party is this?
But now that's another issue because I don't think Babu is going to vie for Nairobi governor on ODM ticket.
Definitely, I do see maybe a wiper, a ticket.
Again,
but Babu is going. He's an ODM member.
He is an ODM member, but the ODM members want to endorse Sakaja. You remember when Baba was alive, he said openly that something's this story of a house. You cannot. This is an outsider who has come into our house.
So you mean for the first time Sakaja is going to be a 2-term governor?
I don't.
I don't think even if he finished the
politics of Nairobi, they are very dynamic. The politics of Nairobi are very dynamic, and he might not.
Do you believe UDA is popular? It's still popular, as we say, as of today.
UDA as a party.
Yeah.
It controls some masses, but if we align it to the broad-based, then it's popular.
It's popular.
But as a party, because it was never popular in Nairobi.
So Sakaja in UDA won Nairobi. Now UDA is merging with ODM, still in Nairobi. What will make him not be a second-term governor? If it is just the politics that we know.
The politics of Nairobi. Sakaja won.
The politics of Nairobi is very dynamic.
Sakaja won because first of all, I can tell you, there are a number of people that were pro Team Wanyonyi. But when Team was betrayed, they said we don't buy the
Yeah, we don't buy the deal. This is the lesser evil.
This is the lesser evil.
This is the lesser evil, for lack of a better word.
Yes, and then I think Sakaja did well as a senator. And it gave him a platform. Because Sakaja was very vocal on the issues of Nairobi when he was a senator. And again, now the governor Nairobi race, it's attracting a Kikuyu is running.
Who?
Gakuya.
Gakuya is running on that will be DCP definitely.
DCP. Then the current Kasarani MP has declared he's going for governor Nairobi.
That is Jubilee.
Ronald Karauri, UDA.
He's currently on UDA.
He's currently in UDA, but he became the governor, the MP on independent. Then there is Sakaja, who is defending his seat. Then there is
Babu kwa sababu.
Babu kwa sababu, but haja declare which ticket. But I think I foresee Wiper.
But what they declare. So now when you see these people, and actually Nani has also declared he's fine for coming back, by the way. Kidero is coming back.
And to talking of those figures, the politics of Nairobi, I think they have always been on